Imagine a moment designed for women, a time and space where they can step back from their lives to pause, reflect, and refuel. CJ Clendenning is the creator and owner of Spirit Bundles, a tool designed just for that. This is how her dream evolved.
I guess it happened probably about nearly 10 years ago, and I was actually working in New York City at the time, and a friend called me up, a good friend of mine, said she was having a group of girls together and to come back for the weekend. It ended up being what we ended up calling a Wild Woman weekend. Each weekend we make keepsakes for each other and one for ourselves, and so that's how it all started. Spirit Bundles kind of taking all that I've learned in those weekends and been inspired by and creating them into a keepsake or gift that can be tools to facilitate the workshops that I want to do, which are creativity workshops with a spiritual twist.
A Spirit Bundle is a one-of-a-kind, themed keepsake that enhances a woman's life through self-discovery, personal transformation, creativity, and fun. Spirit Bundles are to accompany the activities of the workshops CJ has created. They are a way to create a space to just be and reflect on life and your dreams for the future.
I really see them as experiences. They're not something necessarily that you can define because you're meant to define them personally for yourself when you're experiencing them. So the workshops are a way to sort of allow people to understand what they are. And once you've been to a workshop, you have a much clearer idea of what they're all about. And the workshops themselves are very holistic in the sense that it's not just one thing. The Spirit Bundle has 5 elements. A small ritual, it can be like lighting a candle or incense or something like that, sort of to initiate the time that you're going to spend for yourself. There's a teaching, and that's just sort of like baby steps for different concepts from spiritual practices around the world, just sort of different ideas to ponder. Then there's a challenge. Now a challenge can be something that's a little bit tougher to do, and it's something that you wouldn't necessarily have done. Sometimes it's a breathing exercise, sometimes it's a meditation, there's a whole range of them. And then there's a journaling exercise, which is sort of like bringing what you're doing in the Spirit Bundle and having it relate to your life at the time. And then finally a little creativity gift. So it's either something, a craft or something that you can make, so you're putting your energy into it, or it's just something that's part of the Spirit Bundle to remind you of your time that you spent. So that's it.
When CJ initially came up with this idea, her inspiration came from wanting a Spirit Bundle time for herself, where she could reflect about her life and rekindle dreams. This time evolved into the workshops she hosts today.
It's very powerful to get together with other women, and a lot of women can feel really isolated in their lives and disconnected from other women, and realizing that we all have the same problems, we all have the same issues, and we can be really supportive of each other if we have a reason to get together and make sure that we stick to those reasons,
A workshop is typically 4 hours long, each with a different theme and style. Whether it be new beginnings, gratitude, friendship, or abundance, there is a Spirit Bundle workshop perfect for any group of women. Each person will take something different from their experience.
It's a very nice and clean way to spend a nice evening.
I really enjoyed it, and probably the reason I enjoyed it the most was because my message on the cat, which was my symbol this evening from my Spirit Bundle, is something that I'm aspiring to get back. It's something that I've lost within myself, and I'm working really hard to get that back.
Honestly, I didn't know what to expect this evening. I really didn't, and I wasn't going to ask because I thought, if anything, that would be more exciting for me.
Each Spirit Bundle is completely different and can only be experienced once.
It's kind of like if you're baking a cake, you put all the elements in it, but once it's a cake, you can't take the elements apart and use it again or anything like that. It's kind of it's a true creation.
It exists in the present moment, and once you have opened it, its magic is released. It will not exist again.